Right here. Let's see here. Let me just get us started. And we're just bringing our spoiled agents in because I know there's a lot of them that want to see you today.
Wait, we hit 100
Welcome, everyone. Wow, you guys have always draw a big crowd. My goodness.
already?
Amazing.
Bro,
I love it.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
All
love
right.
the hearts, love the
Oh my
love.
gosh.
OMG.
Ernie's here. All right, guys, we're gonna get started. We have lots of spoiled agents on. We're so happy, so happy. I love when I get to meet and reconnect with our friends from St. Lucia. It is such a pleasure for me. We love working with you all. And we are here across Canada and the US for our mega session. And I'm Susan Koyman from Spoiled Agent, and we also have some very good friends of ours. I think everyone knows all of our friends from St. Lucia. We have Raquel, John, Ernie, George, and Keitha Paris. Welcome.
Hey.
I'm gonna put some hearts for me because I love you
I
guys.
love that. You go, girl.
Amazing. Welcome, welcome. So I know you're all here to get started because we have some fantastic updates as always from you guys, and we really appreciate your time. We know you're all on the go, so we really do. It's great for me to meet Keitha today for the first time as well. I know you've always been there behind the scenes, and today you're forthfront with all of us, so thank you so much.
Thank
If
you,
you guys
thank
have
you.
any questions, please add them only to the Q&A box. And not the chat because we'll lose them in the chat. They're going to move up, and we want to make sure we get all of your questions for you guys. And I know Keith is going to also help us with that as well. So, but I want to say our friends at St. Lucia have been very generous today. And someone's going to win what, Miss Raquel?
They're gonna win a $250 gift card. Let the drum rolls clap, scream, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Yes.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Look, that is just amazing. So in order to qualify, you have to stay on to the question period, but you don't necessarily have to ask a question, right? And then everything gets
Correct.
sent all over to our friends at St. Lucia. I know Raquel is on the game with picking the winners, contacting. I'll help with that too. So please look out for that. So we really appreciate that. So amazing, amazing. Well, I know we've got lots to cover today, and we want to finish on time for our spoiled agents. And again, to our friends in St. Lucia, I want to say thank you for your time. I want to thank
Oh,
all of our spoiled agents here across Canada and the US. What a great Thursday for us. So over to you, Ernie, Raquel, and
Is it
Keitha.
Thursday? I thought it was Friday.
I thought so too.
I Welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is such a joy to have all of you here. And today I'm gonna
Definitely.
let everything start up with my girl Kifar.
Definitely. So, Kiefer, welcome. Your first time on Spoiled Agents.
yes, thank you everyone for having me, and it is a pleasure to be with you here today. And we're gonna have some fun learning about St. Lucia. Thank you for joining us again, and let's get it
Let's
started.
take it away. So, with that, we say, let's go to St. Lucia, the island that continues to inspire. And we're going to start it all off with our fresh campaign, Come to Your Senses and Let Her Inspire You. So, enjoy this quick video.
We all seek wellness in our lives. Come to St. Lucia and you'll find it everywhere. Tempt your tongue with fresh, flavorful cuisine. Feel the touch of Mother Nature on your bare skin. Hear your heartbeat slow as inner peace and outward beauty become one. Come to your senses. Plan a trip at stlucia.org.
This is your North America sales team. You have Richard, our director of global sales. We have Keitha with us. I am Raquel. You have Odile. And of course, you have Ernie George. This is your sales team. So, any questions, concerns, comments, queries that you may have, please feel free to reach out to us. We're here for you as you continue your journey to sell to your clients, selling that St. Lucia dream, that vision, that bucket list destination. This is us, and we're here to help you on this journey. So, where is St. Lucia? You know, everybody talks about her, not knowing where she's located, but she forms part of the Southeastern Caribbean. And we have this lovely map that kind of walks you through the lay of the land of St. Lucia. Most of your clients will be flying in from the south of the island. The code is UVF, Uranor International Airport. And I know you see one right here on the left-hand side. This is our regional airport, George F.L. Charles, code SLU. This yellow line that you see forming right around the map here is 19,000 acres of protected rainforest. So it makes it perfect for persons wanting to really immerse themselves in nature, birding, hiking as well. 3 hours from Miami, 4 hours from New York, and 5 hours from Toronto, all non-stop to the beautiful island of St. Lucia. So who is she? Ernie, who is she?
She is an award-winning destination with year-round tropical weather. I mean, we're talking about hot sun, but if this cool breeze blowing through, you know, with lots of amazing and different boutique luxury properties. The resort's amazing, world-class gourmet dining, excellence sporting facilities, event spaces, and I would say diverse attractions, rich culture, and great people like us, Raquel.
Definitely, the hospitality is A1. I can't deny that. We're an independent nation. We speak English and also a French Creole. So sometimes on the island, you hear somebody say, "Saka fet." It means, "How are you?" And you say, "What do you say, Christopher?" I'm good. I'm there. I'm Irie. I'm okay. So this is a little bit of our lingo. Over 180,000 people on the island, lots of beautiful beaches, dive sites, waterfalls, and of course, so many great accommodation options that your clients can choose from. And my favorite, over 150 adventures available on the island. There is definitely something for everyone. And I actually created this quick slide because you often get that question, why is St. Lucia right for my clients? Is it the perfect match? And I think in order for you to confidently sell the destination to your clients, you want to assess their needs, ask them the right questions. What are some of their non-negotiables? If you know they love the beach, you want to put them close to a beach. If you know they want to be in a 3-wall accommodation style, and you put them there. If you know they want luxury, you give them that. You have to understand where they are in that journey and how they want to feel after their visit to the island. Like we say, everything is not for everyone, but there is something for everyone in St. Lucia. Differentiators, Kiefer, tell us, what makes her so different from all the other islands?
She is, first of all, naturally beautiful and has the best biodiversity you could find. She's rich in culture, so you will find this in St. Lucia. Everyone, the culture, you just can't miss. She has the most Instagrammable moments. She's also the most sought after country. She has multiple experiences that you can immerse yourself in. And she also has customizable and genuine hospitality and world-class homegrown accommodations, boutique accommodations, luxury accommodations for everyone.
Yeah, that is
Almost sounded like Kiefer was talking about Raquel for a minute.
Yeah. Very funny. I'm like, oh, what about TikTokable as well?
Oh, yes.
Ernie's personal favorite. Ernie, this is yours right here. Tell me, how am I getting to St. Lucia? What do you have available?
Oh my goodness. And we're talking about non-stop flights, New York, Boston, Newark, Chicago, Miami, Charlotte, Philadelphia, Atlanta. All of those areas are non-stop. And for now, we're only talking about Toronto for our Canadians, but think of 4 times weekly or 3 times weekly. There are no excuses for not getting to St. Lucia right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Definitely. And now we have JetBlue nonstop from Boston to St. Lucia twice on
Twice daily.
Saturdays. Yeah.
Yes.
So giving you more options, more ways to get to the destination for your clients. We also have some great super low fares. You gotta grab it while it's hot. It's not gonna be there forever. It is subject to change. So please, please, please log on, get those fares, round trip, great prices that your clients can take advantage of right now from April all the way through to June 2026. And we're going to tell you where you're going to be so you can get that information. You have to be part of our database. Come on, log in, send us your email addresses so you never miss out on those special deals when we do get there. We also now have our online immigration form that is available for your clients to complete up to 3 days prior to arrival. They log on, they get that completed, and they get a QR code, which they're going to screenshot. So it makes it very easy for them when they get to the airport. I think it's very sad in me sometimes when I see some people don't know about that, and then they have to go on a side, and then they have to ask for a pen, and then they have to look for a paper. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. You want to give it to them nice and easy, nice and quick. So you're going to do the online immigration form.
And I
So,
think you should also send Susan the QR code for this when you're done. So at least she would just give it up to the
yes,
agents. So they would just give it up to their clients
give it.
also.
Love it. We want to make it nice and seamless for everybody. And now that, okay, we know what flight we're on, our clients are about to land. They've gone through the customs and immigration. What type of vehicle we want to put them in? So many luxury vehicles are available. You can add those extra special touches with your drinks, your white glove service. You send them to the lounge. You give them cool towels. You give them some Peter Bear. I mean, the options are truly limitless when it comes to a St. Lucian arrival with that great hospitality coupled with it as well. But earlier, I heard that you guys now have some more options when it comes to ground transportation. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well. Talk about transfers. So, like you said, everything is not for everyone. But
Hmm.
if you're just starting on with some friends, then yeah, you put them on a what we call minivan transfer because they're thinking of budgets and they're thinking of getting there. And then if you have persons who just love the ocean, think of fun to sea or sea spray cruises where you could take them on that ferry, that water transfer. So they take a short ride from the airport to the port to the docks, and then they board one of those ferries. One of them is fully air conditioned, and the other has an inside area, or you could be on the deck on that mat chilling out. And for your clients who are bougie, who've got the
Jay.
money, you need to make that commission. You need to give them that luxury and that excellence by giving them a helicopter transfer, which would take them just about 12 minutes from one airport to the other airport, and then their commute to their property is just about 20 to 30 minutes. How amazing can that be?
It doesn't get better than that. And I like the fact that you mentioned about the commission because we always get asked that question. Yes,
Yes,
you
yes.
can book directly with them and then you will get your commission as well. We also have some great DMCs available on the island that can assist you with your fast track service, that nice exquisite welcome, customized experiences. If you want assistance with your tours or accommodation choices, we have DMCs on island that are capable. Keitha will post that in the chat, a copy of that, and we will send it to you in a follow-up email so that you can reach out to them as you continue on your journey to selling St. Lucia to your clients. The island definitely caters to every type of traveler. I know that most persons they feel like St. Lucia is, just for honeymooners. Yes, we are the world's leading honeymoon destination, but there is something for everyone. Romance, dive, sports, adventure, family, culinary persons, health and wellness, festivals and events, and of course, yachting and sailing. You will definitely find an experience that suits your clients in St. Lucia. So this is just some of the many types of travelers that we welcome. And we also know that right now, solo travel is very popular. Girlfriend getaways, very popular. And of course, the getaways for the guys, we cannot forget that. All this and more available on the island of St. Lucia. So now we're going to head into our adventures. So many great adventures that your clients can choose from, low impact to high intensity adventures that are available on the island, waterfalls, hiking, ATV, aerial tram, sailing, zip lining, bike riding. I mean, so many great things that your clients can do on the island. But Kiefer, tell us about Pitos. Why the Pitos? What makes us so special?
But first of all, she is our UNESCO World Heritage Site. Isn't she beautiful, guys? For your clients who like some adventure, you can hike the Pitos. It's about a 4-hour hike. So for all the adventure seekers, this is one for you. Your clients could also enjoy a nice snorkel or dive right beneath the Pitos. And hey, there's one more. You can enjoy our locally inspired bay, the Pito Bay. You can have a cold one, maybe right after your hike and your snorkel. Yes, guys.
Definitely. And you know, I feel so proud to say I've hiked both Pitos. I don't know about you, Ernie, but I have.
Oh, listen to that.
I think the one Ernie likes best is
It's drinking the pizza.
Well, we got options. Climb it, dive it,
That-
or drink it.
or drink it. That's yours. We also have the Ted Paul Nature Trail available as well. So that's for your clients that don't want to do that Pito hike, that challenging Pito hike. This one is a little bit low impact, about 45 minutes. They still get these beautiful views. It's still just as scenic, and they still get to have that iconic shot where it looks as if they're touching the top of the Pito. But if only anybody knew that they didn't put in as much work, it was pretty easy for them. So that's another good option. Over 19,000 acres of rainforest, as I spoke to earlier. So it makes it perfect for forest bathing, for, these nice early morning walks. You're taking the sunrise, you're taking the sunset. It is truly beautiful. Lots of gorgeous waterfalls are available on the island. So this here is in the town of Soufrière, and this is the Diamond Waterfalls. After you've done this tour and you walk around, you take your pictures, they have a nice warm mineral bath that your clients can actually cool off in when they're done. And then they also have some shopping available. So if your clients want to pick up any souvenirs to take back home, they can also do that at the Diamond Waterfalls and Botanical Gardens. Ernie, are you going birding?
Birding is for our friends who love to do just that. I think getting up at 5 in the morning is for other stuff except birding. But guess what? With 167 species, and I think you have a shot that makes it a little more upfront and personal. Yes,
There
look
you
at
go.
that. I mean, with the purple-throated Carib hummingbird, there are the purple, there's a yellow, and there's one which is more of a fuchsia color. I think seeing those on your porch in the morning with a cup of cocoa tea, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
It's so funny. I'm seeing somebody with the bird that you're describing in the little emojis.
Ah.
And this one here is one of my personal favorites. Ziplining in front of the Pito Mountains. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. That is an Instagrammable and TikTokable moment right there. Not many people can say that they've done that. So that's definitely something that I want to consider a must do in my books when you visit the island at Moncubaral Estate. And what I love about there as well, you get local cuisine. I actually did horseback riding there as well. They show you the cocoa trees and everything as well. So it's a really beautiful estate with lots of beautiful flora and fauna available as well. Now, Ernie, Father Nature Adventures. Let's talk a little bit about some of those unique experiences that he offers.
Well, I think from an agent standpoint, you want to book the stuff that only your clients can see that they've done. And sometimes you need that one-off situation. And again, they are all commissionable. So for this one, you have a short hike, which is just about 45 minutes from where the bus would drop them off into an area where they go into a waterfall and find those masseuse just waiting for them. And as that water cascades from the rocks you could literally fall asleep. Raquel, I'm afraid of taking you there because we might have to carry you back, and
Yeah,
I don't know
my
if
eyes
we're
are already
doing
closing.
that. But
Sorry
yes,
for
it's
that.
something real amazing. So from the hiking, the discovering waterfalls, discovering different
Yes.
basins, and one of the main things is the ridge areas on the island where it's all ocean view. This is what they specialize in, and this is something that you can take advantage of.
Definitely. Such a very unique experience because I don't know many people who have ever had a spa treatment in a waterfall. Definitely a very, very unique one. One of the new tours that we have available on the island would be with Pelican Tours in Ancillary, and these are with electric bikes. I know they also offer some kayaking as well. So you guys can book with Pelican Tours SLU if you want to do something in the fishing village of Ancillary. And they also have the Ancillary Fish Fry as well every last Friday of the month. In that area, you'd also find Tikai Resort. If you're trying to gauge it, if you know this St. Lucia a little bit well, that's exactly where the area that we will be in. Now, the Fountain of Youth. Look and feel 10 years younger. Kifa, how do you enjoy the mud baths? I mean, I was there recently, but I want to hear your story.
Well,
Yeah, tell us.
I mean, you might have seen me earlier. That's one of my favorite places. Get in there, enjoy all three baths. You cannot come to one and not go to all. The temperatures are different in each one. You would want to make sure that you go from top to bottom. So you're done. Make sure you go and put on that sulfur mud because this is what has all the minerals that will have you feeling 10 years younger. Trust me, you won't want to miss that experience. When you're done, can wash off at a nice waterfall. This will make you feel even more refreshed after you're done with this nice warm mud bath.
Definitely. I mean, it is definitely one of those experiences that you must do.
Definitely.
It's always so nice to see visitors to the island so excited, you know, to see, you know, get that mud all on them and lots of great therapeutic benefits, so eczema, sunburn, arthritis, all of these things, the minerals in that water and in the mud as well really assist your skin. So definitely a must do. Number one for me personally, a must do when you do visit St. Lucia. Now,
Raquel,
sometimes,
do you think the
yeah.
mud bath has the right ingredients for hangovers? Do you think
Oh
so?
my God. That's a tough question, you know.
Okay, all right. Well, move on. Sorry, move on.
I might probably send you to a waterfall instead.
Okay, okay, got you.
And of course, we have lots of beautiful, beautiful beaches, black sand, gold sand, white sand beaches. Some people come to St. Lucia and all they want to do is lay on the beach. Look at this. The water hitting the shores. Imagine the kids building sand castles, you know, kite surfing, windsurfing, turtle watching on the East Coast, snorkeling and swimming on the West. Very tranquil. And this beach here, Redry Beach, is actually one of my personal favorites for a good sunset. You know, a nice long walk on the beach in this area. You know, you'd find the Bay Gardens Beach Resort, you have Soko House, you have Coco Palm, and we actually have a new property on this big mountain that you see to my right-hand side coming, which is the Life Co, which we will be speaking on a little later. So you can just take it all in. Now we're gonna head into culture. African, Amerindian, British, East Indian, and French. This is our story. Such a very rich culture and rich history. But Ernie, food. You know how I feel about food. Tell them how I feel about food.
Oh my, your middle name.
Is food.
Your middle name is food. And one of the great things we pride ourselves in that almost everyone who cooks food on the island has some secret traditional ingredients that would just make it taste better everywhere you go. And they are all skilled and trained from ancestry and by really mixing the different flavors of all the herbs that we have on island. And looking at this here is the codfish, the cucumber, the green bananas, diced up, cut up, and we have a melange of salads with a little coleslaw. And
Mm.
sometimes you may just get some natural made sauces on there that would make you go, mm. And you need
I'm
to try
so
it. And
hungry.
again, being one of the top 10 best food markets in the world by National Geographic, you could see the fruits and the food and get a chance to taste them. That's what makes it so incredible for coming to
Yes.
our Castries Central Market.
Yeah. And you know something that the some of the accommodation providers offer is these farm to table experiences, or
Yes.
these experiences where your clients can go in the market, they purchase their own fruits, vegetables, spices, and then they learn how to cook like a Lucian. Definitely a unique experience when visiting the island. No
And we
diets
want to tell
allowed
our
in St.
clients
Lucia.
also that we cater to the menus for those who are vegans also. So
Mhm.
think of the breadfruit, the green banana, the ripe plantain. There's so much that we can do with that for you without having to miss any meat product. And the one thing that you need to have without any diet is the bread that Raquel loves so much, the
Oh,
tamazo bread.
yes. Definitely a must for me, especially when you're coming from that airport. You stop and you get that bread with cheese, salami, saltfish, so many great options available. We know that a popular question is, where can I dine? What can my clients enjoy? This on our website, you can find a nice full listing of all the dining options and bars available on the island for your clients. So they don't have to stay on resort. We want them to go out. We want them to try the different cuisines that are available on the island of St. Lucia. Now, I heard that's your favorite place to go. I heard Ernie was there. Was it last week? Yeah,
Yeah,
Kifa, I heard you joined him there.
we're still trying to convince you. We're still trying to convince you. And we
I
want video
realized.
to play at our next webinar with you in Grosile.
I love that. The Grizzly Friday night street party every Friday except Good Friday. And Ernie, what can people expect at a Friday night? Like, why should they want to come to this?
Well, what we say Grosile, it's the longest serving Caribbean street party, and it's one of the events that encompass tourists and locals as well. It's the freedom after work. It's the freedom after a stressful week. And it's the freedom where you would go to meet, mix, and mingle. Food, drinks, entertainment, good music. It's just an atmosphere. And for
Mm.
Caribbean people, we always like the outdoors, the open. And it's where there are no cultures, no religion, no status for just hanging out in Grocery.
Definitely. So definitely a must do when your clients visit the island of St. Lucia. Now, Kiefer, chocolate. Oh my God. Oh, look at me.
Some chocolate is just
Yes.
thin.
Tell us about chocolate and St. Lucia.
Well, we have quite a few places that actually offer chocolate tours. We have some places where you can actually start from scratch, bean to bar, which is we're seeing right here, where you can go learn how the chocolate, where how you make chocolate from scratch, how it's been planted, how it grows. You can actually have your own chocolate cocoa tree grow.
Imagine that.
Can check back in a few years and see how far it's gotten. This is an experience that you feel like you have a piece of St. Lucia with you forever. Your clients can actually go pound their own chocolate and have their own chocolate bar. At the end of it all, you might not want to eat that chocolate. You may want to save it for probably forever, but it is an experience that you definitely would enjoy, especially being a chocolate lover. There's also the chocolate massage or the chocolate scrubs that you can enjoy in St. Lucia. I'm sure a few of you have never had a chocolate massage, or maybe you never thought it was something you can do. So definitely in St. Lucia, this is an experience. This is very unique and authentic that your clients can enjoy in St. Lucia.
Most definitely. And I can attest to that. I did the chocolate infused scrub, and oh my God, my skin afterwards, it felt I mean, I thought the mud baths were doing something, but the chocolate it gets even
Oh.
better. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Yeah.
So definitely something that your clients can do. As we spoke about earlier, customized experiences. Not everybody wants to go along with, a planned itinerary. They want to make their own itinerary as they go along. They want to go into these little nooks and crannies. They want to go to the mom and pop shop. So you have the DMCs on island that can assist you in customizing these itineraries for your clients. You have a saxophonist while you sail down. You have dinner under the stars. You watch a movie outdoors. Lots of great unique experiences are available on the island. And now we're going to head into something that we're super duper excited about. Cultural experiences. We know that festivals and events, they're trending. People are traveling because they want to experience something different, something unique. And what I love about St. Lucia is that our backdrops for our events are just always so different. We don't give you that stadium look. We give you outdoors. We give you under the stars. We give you the beach. Very, very scenic. So you have Fisherman's Feast. You have our flower festivals, Creole Heritage Month, Nobel Laureate Festival, Jazz and Arts Festival, and of course, Lucian Carnival. But we're going to hop into Jazz and Arts Festival. We're going to show you a quick video of what 2025 was like, and we're going to let you know what your clients can expect for 2026. This is the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. And if you're wondering if you saw John Legend for true, yes, you did see him. He was here with us. So, Lenny, tell us a little bit about our lineup for the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival happening from April 30th to May 10th, 2026.
I want to switch. I want Kiffer to talk about jazz because you know what I want to talk about.
I know what you want to talk about. Okay, keep on. Let's run through some of our
So let
headliners.
me to jazz and I'll talk the other one.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we do have some really good artists coming down for our Jazz and Arts Festival this year. Different genres. So our opening night, we have people like Capleton and Asher Banton. For our pure jazz, we have Esperanza Spalding, Thai Tibet. For our Kingdom Night, and Adi Ehi coming in to join us in St. Lucia. For our pure jazz, we do have Branford Marshall
Quartet.
Quartet.
Yes.
We have
Caribbean Fusion.
Caribbean Fusion. We have Skip Marley and the Original Wailers featuring Al Anderson and Kes the Band for those persons who enjoy a good Caribbean, some good Caribbean music. We have Kes for you here. For World Beats, we have Thames and Ella May. And for our final night, we have Brandy and Monica closing off the festival, which would end on Mother's Day. This would be the headliner, and this is going to be a wrap for our 2026 Jazz and Arts Festival. So this
Definitely. And as you can see, like every night is different.
different.
And that's what we love
Definitely.
about the
Yes.
St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. So for opening night, what was the kind of vibe we should give them? I think it's a little more laid back, you
Yeah, well, yeah,
know.
I could talk
Reggae.
about that one.
Tell
Tonight is
us.
fun. Tonight is where it's almost get towards the island persons of getting a little bit of everything. So people who may not have time to go to all the jazz events, they could get like a potpourri of just all the different elements of the jazz week at the opening. You get a little reggae, you get a little soca, you get a little bit of jazz, a little bit of relaxed contemporary, everything in one big pot where everybody just come to get what the vibe of the week is going to be like. So that's really what the opening really encompasses.
And then we move into pure jazz. I like the pure jazz because it's kind of like grown and sexy kind of vibe. You know, you're under there in your air conditioning, you're sitting. I think these are the only two events where you're sitting down, you're taking it all in. I mean, the mood, the entire ambience, the decor, the entry, the food, everything that makes pure jazz, you know, pure jazz.
Yes,
So,
yes,
yeah, that's
yes.
definitely a highlight for me. And I know, you know, these are some great headliners that we have for pure jazz, which happens in Rodney Bay. Then we also have Kingdom Night, which focuses more on gospel music. So you have the likes of Ty Tribbett. Then you have Caribbean fusion. So when you think of soca music, reggae, dancehall, that's what you get at Caribbean. Like this is a jump up night. This is the night you just free up, you have a good time. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. And then, of course, we have World Beats. I find you find more like a younger crowd at World Beats. You know, you have the likes of Thames with that Afrobeat. You have LME as well. And then Ultimate Celebration. And yeah, I heard that's probably your night.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
With
this
Billy.
year I'm gonna say now that Kifa is on our team, she'll have to cover up for me in some of the areas on
Yeah, I'm with
closing
you on
night
that.
because you
Yeah,
know
it's fine.
Brandy and Monica, Billy Ocean,
Mhm.
Beverly Knight, and our very own island representation, Mervyn Wilkinson and friends. I mean, I tell you, it's where it starts from lunch, I would say. You know, you get into the park just like strolling, and then you start the food, start the drinks. It's Mother's Day, so you
Oh,
know you could take your
yes.
your mother out. And for you agents, if you've not bond with your in-laws, it's a good time to take your mother-in-law out, you know. Take her to the jazz fest and surrounded
Expert
by
tip.
water, surrounded by
That's
good food, wonderful smells. It is such a good place to be. May is our
Yes.
month, May is jazz month, and May is a month for bonding.
Most definitely. And for those of us that, again, we want to be a little extra, we want to be a little bougie. You know, you have these clients that want to feel like, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
I'm a
Oh
VIP.
yes. Oh
We do
yeah.
offer premium experience and an ultra premium experience that they can purchase on the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival.com. So that is available. We're talking about express entry, elevated VIP lounge and lawn, food and beverage. You have a private comfort station, secure parking, shuttle service as well. I mean, really, really a great experience on the island that your clients can look forward to. So this is the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival from April 30th to May 10th. Log on today, get those tickets. You still have some time. We're only in March to convince your clients to visit St. Lucia. Straight off of jazz, anywhere we heading, because that's your time.
I need to be clear with all of our agents to let them know that from the 20th of July to the 22nd of July, send all your messages, queries, questions, invites, everything to Raquel and Kiefer because I have amnesia during that time. I don't work,
Mhm.
I don't read. I don't see anything. But July 1st to July 22nd, the streets, the venues everywhere come alive with carnival. But the parade days would be this year, 2026, the 21st and the 22nd. You meet old friends, you make new friends, food, drinks, color, rivalry, party. I can't stop. I need to go on. It's just
Pageantry.
amazing for Carnival in St. Lucia. My. I'm
And
so
like we
looking.
say, there's nothing sweeter than that.
Yes.
So now that they have all that information, you know, they know how they're getting here, they know how they're moving around, they know what time of year they're coming for. Where are they going to stay? We have so many great accommodation options available for every budget, lifestyle, and taste on the island. We do have a collection of properties, collection de pépite, collection of villas, B&Bs, boutique hotels, and inns that your clients can choose from. They can log on to our website. And what I love about our website is they can actually filter it based on their personal preferences. So you slap in that budget right there, you put in your dates, you put in whether they want all inclusive or EP, and it narrows it down for you. So you're not trying to scramble between 100 properties trying to figure out which one works. It really does filter it down for you. We often get asked this question about hotels with accessible rooms. So this is a listing of some of the hotels on the island that do provide your clients with accessible rooms. So you can take a quick screenshot of that in 3, 2, 1, and we're moving right along. So Kifa, why would somebody want to stay in Rodney Bay? Like, what makes Rodney Bay that kind of place that somebody would want to, you know, do that whole trek to come up to?
Rodney Bay has basically everything. I mean, we have the beaches, we have the properties, we have the nightlife.
Yes.
So it's a place where, you know, the views, you can't go wrong. And there are properties in that location, like Bay Gardens Beach Resort. Well, there are like 6 of them. There's Bellevue in the north, there's Body Holiday, Calabash. So we have properties that could accommodate, you know, and cover all the different bases in the north.
Definitely. And then when you move down to Soufriere, that's where they're going to see the Pito Mountains. So don't send them up to the north in sandals and expect them to see the Pito Mountains. You're going to have to send them down to Soufriere. And what we've recommended to persons is maybe doing a split stay. So if they come up, they spend some time in the north, they're going to come down to Soufriere. And that way they're closer to the airport for departure. So that's really a nice way that you can give your clients the best of both worlds, I should say. So Soufriere is what we consider the adventure capital. So if you want to do a lot of like the mud baths, you want to do some hiking, zip lining, all these things and more, waterfalls are all available in Soufriere. And then we also have Marigot Bay. So it's nice and central. So you're not too far from the north and then you're not too far from Soufriere. And down in that area is where you'd find the Zoetry Marigot Bay. We also have the Marigot Bay Beach Club. Lots of villas are in that area. And it's also a great place for dining, especially. We do have some great restaurants in that area. Now we're gonna run for our destination updates, what's new, what's happening, what's trending. You understand? That's what people want to know. What's next for St. Lucia? So Sugar Beach actually launched the Spice of Life residence, and it is truly breathtaking. Sugar Beach is actually nestled between the Pito Mountains. And I mean, Ernie, look at that. Spice of Life residence.
Yes, and we just want them to know that there's going to be a special feature on that property. So you're going to look forward to being part of that special feature on places like Spice of
Life. I look at all the emojis. They're like, wow, they didn't even know. So that's a sneak peek, but guys will be getting a full review on the Spice of Life residence at Sugar Beach. Then we also have La Belle Helen. 10 bedrooms, 13,000 square foot. You have your infinity pool, your private jetty. I mean, gorgeous. Look at this quick video. Ernie, when are you going? Then he left me hanging, asking when he's going. He's not even responding to me.
I will not.
Probably there
I
already.
will not.
But it's truly, truly beautiful. This one is La Belle Helen, and this is by the Windjammer Landing Resort and Residences. So as you can see, a very, very beautiful property. You see the Pito Mountains. You have that private infinity pool. Great for groups as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous property available right here in St. Lucia. Then the Bay Gardens resorts are also launching some villas, which they call Sapphire Sands Villas. So if you know where the Bay Gardens Beach Resort is to the north of the island, close to the Railway Beach area I would have showed you earlier, this is where the Sapphire Sands villas are going to be located. You know, you have your pools, you have your butler service, you have access where you stay at 1 and you play at 4. So that is definitely something that your clients can look forward to. More information, more details coming on these properties very, very soon. And then we also have the Life Coast St. Lucia Isla, which is opening on the 1st of April, which is literally in a couple of days. So
Yes.
again, in that same Railway Beach area on this gorgeous, gorgeous mountain, you have the Life Co. And what makes a Life Co so different, really? They go all in when it comes to your wellness, I should say. You have
Yes.
personalized programs for detox, stress, they do yoga, beautiful, beautiful beach as well. So this is the Life Goes St. Lucia. So look out for them launching on April 1st, 2026. And now we're going to wrap it up for you guys. Again, you get all that latest information on slex.recommend.com, any images, webinars, fact sheets, latest information on the destination. You want to head on over to Slex to stay up to date with everything that is happening with St. Lucia. You also have your toolbox inside of it where you can download maps, infographics, your travel guide as well that you can share with your clients. Just pop that in there with that email that you're sending them with the itinerary so they have an idea of the lay of the land, things to do, places to eat as well. Then I know that you guys are very, very, very excited for our St. Lucia agent month. That's your time. That's how we say thank you to you. This is all for you as travel advice. Yes, let's keep the emojis coming. And it is coming sooner than the date that you see on this flyer. It is ready to go. I'm talking the deepest discounts on tours, attractions, dining, and accommodations, even transfers as well. So look out for our St. Lucia Agent Month's booklet. It is going to be on slex.recommend.com. And Ernie, what is the tagline for SLAM? Tell them.
Now you want to call it a tagline. Raka
Yes, it's the
always tries to get me in
tagline.
trouble. But as we say, to be part of SLAM, St. Lucia Agent Month, you need to be part, or you need to be a St. Lucia expert. So it's just to say you need to Slex before you
Oh,
slam.
you SLAM. I love it. Yes, that's endorsed by Ernie. So definitely look out for this coming very, very, and I mean very, very soon. We also have our Facebook group where you can post questions to your peers, any latest updates or videos. Kiefer does such an amazing job at ensuring you guys are up to date with all our partner videos, any latest information, flights as well. Everything will be posted right there on our Facebook group. So you can scan that QR code. Join today. Join. Come on. Ask some questions. Let's talk. So this is our St. Lucia Facebook group. We invite you to stay connected with us across every single social media platform, X, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest. Everything is at Travel St. Lucia. And of course, if you have any general questions or your clients may have, please feel free to send us an email as well. We do have our website to the bottom that you can find all the latest destination information, campaigns, accommodation, dining, and so much more available on stlucia.org. So with that, we say it's time for St. Lucia. Any words, Ernie, Kiefer?
Yep, it's time for St. Lucia. It's time for the Q&A, I would say. It's time for St. Lucia.
It is
That's what I would say.
time.
I love it. Wow. You guys, once again are like blowing up Zoom and Facebook and YouTube. We have a lot of questions, though. If you guys don't mind, we're going to get to them if you're okay with that. Um,
Yeah.
First of all, a lot of people are saying hi to you guys on Facebook. Just want to say hello. Our friends on Zoom, we're already here. I'll
Oh,
also see some new faces on Facebook just joining us, only for Facebook. Please add your email in the comments. If you've just joined us on Facebook, I see some new faces and new eyes on there. I
Nice.
just, Geo on Facebook said that she loves Carnival, and maybe this is for you, Mr. Ernie. Do you have any band recommendations?
Sure, we have Kiefer with this Jill send different bands who cater to the needs of so many different clients. So if she's as crazy as I am, we're gonna fit her in a band that there's no tomorrow for her. But if she's more conservative and more what we call the chip, little wine, we could get her into that. But Raquel is nodding because she know where I'm headed with
I
that.
know.
So many different groups we could put you in contact with, and definitely you could really enjoy the festival.
Okay, great. Just a few comments here. Jen on Facebook says, I'm planning to go stay at the Secrets Resorts. Lucky you. And Tina, wow, what a great presentation. And Lynn on Facebook, it's time for St. Lucia.
Yes,
Yes,
girl.
yes, yes.
Yes.
I There was a question I just read briefly from one of our clients. She wanted some questions about our flower festival.
Yeah.
I wanted to say I went to a flower festival in Chicago, which was very different to the perception of our flower festival is more like rivalry between two heavy cultural groups. So it's an explosion of culture, but not the flower plant like I saw. I went to a flower festival and there were a variety of different species and types of flowers. But the rose and the marguerite are the two flowers that we have dances and songs and explosion of culture about. So I just wanted to make that clear for the person who had a question about our flower festival.
Okay,
So
great.
Susan, I think I love your tone of voice when you read those questions. So you could go ahead
Okay, no
and read all the
problem.
questions to
I
us.
got this.
Yeah,
I just wish I was with you guys in St. Lucia right now, but that's okay. I'll stay here in
yeah.
Toronto. Okay, so there's a few people like Sharon asking about weddings and how can they get information on weddings and things like that.
Yeah, so
Okay,
I could
well,
actually
I want
send
Raquel to
them.
get married soon, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna let her talk about that.
Ooh, it's getting
Oh my
spicier.
God, if only I could find a man, but okay, let's keep it
Oh,
moving, guys.
shots fired!
We're gonna put it out to the universe,
To
manifest
the
Raquel,
you.
universe. I receive it. So, of course, with weddings and romance in St. Lucia, we love hair. So we have lots of different providers. So if you're looking for makeup artists, DJs, wedding planners, florists, all those other things, we have somebody in St. Lucia that can accommodate that. If there is anything in particular that you're really looking for, please feel free to drop me a line and I will definitely be able to assist you and connect you with the right purveyor on the island.
Okay,
I like it.
fantastic.
Somebody wrote in the MA and man e fest.
Ah, I love it. Um, let's see. There's a few people like Neil asking about FAMs for 2026. Are there any happening?
Yeah,
So our
they're gonna be
farms.
2026 farms, but we're one of the destination that we really have the niche farms, not really the generic farm. So if you're into weddings, then there's gonna be a farm just tailored towards love, romance, wedding. If you're into adventure, if you're into dive, we have it specifically. But once you are a SLEX certified specialist, look out for our information right on there as to when the farms will be happening.
Okay, great. I see a question for me if it's okay. Sakari's asking on Zoom, will the recording, where will it be? Because maybe they want to go back and get this information. It's a great question. I've been popping in the links on spoiledagent.com for our friends pages for St. Lucia. You simply go to spoiledagent.com, go down to tourist boards, click on St. Lucia, and all of our past webinars are there as well, and also on our webinar YouTube page as well. So you can't miss it. It's everywhere, and it's on Facebook. Like, I mean, we have it all the platforms, so you guys make it easy to get all of your information. Robin's asking about the chocolate place. Is there a way to get more information on that?
I can send that. Yes, I will send that in the follow-up email, a full listing of all the accommodation providers on island and even the independent wood chocolate making providers on island.
Yeah.
And do you have for your FAMs? Joyce is asking if you can accommodate FAMs that might have a little, an agent that might have difficulty walking on one of your FAMs.
Yeah, so again, that's why we tailor the farm. So when you get that invite and we give it a form to fill, it asks you all of those questions.
Mhm.
So if there are places that we cannot, we got steps and all of that stuff that you can't do, then we know while you wait for the rest of the group what we do with you, so you don't feel like you're missing out.
Okay, perfect. All right. And you did the flowers, which is great. Maybe can you guys talk a little bit about Titanis? What companies offer villas?
Okay, so villas, apartments, which fall under the slide that Raquel showed, which is Colección de Pipit, and it all umbrellas under what we call community tourism. Okay, so you're gonna find there are a number of different properties, and again, we just like people to get what they're looking for. So if you send your email to us, then we could send you that direct information about villas, apartments, Airbnb, homes. Because if you have persons who want to spend more than 2 weeks and they may need a home or a house, we could do that for you also.
Okay, fantastic. Is anyone able to mention what destination wedding hotels accommodate honeymoons, weddings, life celebrations, things like that for Pamela on Zoom?
Yeah, so Pamela, again, it's what you're looking for. We have what you want, but we could match it. So if you want the accommodation for like your clients may want to stay at a Sandals property, which does not accommodate kids, but you want a house, apartment, or villa next door where families and kids could stay, then we give you all of that. So your clients and you as an agent could have all of that information that you need to make that destination wedding amazing.
Okay. And Tana said, I was just there in St. Lucia on a cruise and loved it. And went on a cruise to the Pitons. Such fun. I saw a flying fish. Oh, I'm
Woo!
jealous.
Nice.
Really nice.
Next time she come, we want to put that fish on her plate.
Yes. Okay, let's see here. Thanks, guys, for helping with the questions. I appreciate it.
No problem. I'm trying.
No, you're doing great. Pamela's asking, I would love to have a chocolate
Chocolate
wedding.
wedding. Pamela, I
Now,
love that.
look, you just planted a seed in my head. So I could think of you arriving, and the first one is going to be at Hotel Chocolat, where you do that chocolate tour. And then we're going to move over to like the Jade Estate, where you're going to do a tasting of chocolate and beer. And then we're going to go over to the West Coast, where you're going to have so many different chocolates over there. And then we move to Hamilton Estate, where you see the cruise ships coming, you see Castries, and there it is called Chocolate Unlimited.
Definitely.
What about,
I'll make it up already for you.
is there any dairy-free chocolate? Brittany's asking for those people that might have a little bit of
Yeah,
a
I mean,
belly that's a little upset.
for the actual real chocolate, like what they do, 80 to 90, 60 to 90%, it's pure cocoa. But then if you move to the milk chocolates, that's where the dairy comes in. So you can get your chocolate without any dairy in it.
Okay, great. I'm just going to scoot over to Facebook. Jen has a question on Facebook. What special events do you have for the month of June?
June, there is no set events on the books, but if you want it in June, I could make it up for you. We could actually go to the rum distillery and do rum tours. We could do the Cabaret crawl, which could be a very
Oh,
good event
yeah.
for June. Come on, girl. St. Lucia, we
We
got you
got
covered.
you.
Like an insurance company, huh?
Oh my gosh, Samantha on Facebook said, please invite me to that chocolate wedding. I love it. A lot of people are saying thank you so much. Amazing. Let's see here. Is there anything else, Miss Raquel, that we should that we have missed? Oh, Brittany said you sold me at rum.
Mm-hmm. Brittany knows the good stuff.
Mhm.
If people are looking for printed materials to support wedding shows and things like that, is there any way we
Yes.
can?
So I did respond to that and let them know that I will be sending them some stuff digitally, and when we are available to mail them stuff, they could send me their addresses and we'll get that done for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the name of the island rum?
Ernie, that's your
Well,
section.
the Island Distillery has many variety of rums, but the two popular ones would be Chairman's Reserve and Bounty Rum.
Woohoo! You should bring that on our next webinar. Send me some and we'll be sipping it. It'll be next level here. Amazing. Wow, I love it. All right. So I feel we've done a lot of questions. I know our spoiled agents have been on very amazing and patient and listening to everything you guys have done. Whoa, Ernie
Oh
on
my God, he
demand.
had to.
You deliver, Ernie. Like,
Hey, don't mess with us now.
oh, wow, I love it. I just want to have a comment, one more from Facebook. Isabel said, I love St. Lucia. My clients have been going every single year, sometimes
Oh,
twice a year to Jade Mountain.
wow. I
Wow,
love that for you.
that's a good client, Isabel.
Definitely.
Oh, Ernie, people want you to, oh, Christine says, send me over that rum there, Ernie.
Yeah, so for the person who spoke about it, Dallas Travel and Adventure Show, you'll be tasting this.
Yeah, I
Show
saw
up.
somebody said that. Like, will you be
Yeah,
there?
you
Yes, we'll be
will
there
be
with the rum.
tasting this. Adventure Show, yeah.
Wow, I love it. If Nicole, yeah, they did a great job. So don't forget, what we're going to do is when we're done, we're going to send the team all the questions, the chat box, everything. So they're going to read everything that was sent over here today. So they're not going to miss a beat. And I know Miss Raquel is so good at doing all the follow ups. And I'm going to help contact the winner of the $250 generous gift card from our friends at St. Lucia. Let her inspire you. Wow.
Yes, girl.
Susan got it going.
Yeah, I love that.
Ernie, you bring it out of me. I don't know what it is. I haven't done it since last year. And it's really great to meet Keitha as well and helping us behind the scenes. You did a fantastic
Yes.
job. Ernie and Raquel,
Just great.
great to re-see you again and nice to meet you, Keitha. We love meeting you. You did amazing as
Thanks.
well. You guys had a great crowd on. So I want to thank you for your time. I know everyone's on the go and super busy. All of our spoiled agents, whether it's over your lunch or your coffee, we really appreciate it. And we love our friends at St. Lucia. Thank you for everything, guys.
All right, the
Thank
final
you,
words from Kiffer now. Kiffer is going to
guys.
close for us. What's your final word, Kiffer?
Thank you, and let St. Lucia inspire you.
Woo!
Ooh,
It's a wrap.
there